I allow myself to interact with people very closely. And I talk with them, I engage with all the people, all the mamas, wazes. I think you can see outside there, you can see some old men sleeping in some corner, some youth also staying in some side. Outside there, I think you've seen a bulging population as the day grows. It's now almost 9. But when we exit from there, you can get so many people because they believe when they come to me, they will be maybe given a cup of tea. My wife here will cook a very big, will put on the cooker a very big sufuria, preparing tea for them. And I think you've seen them, everybody may be having a cup of tea. That is basically what happens here. This is not a political life. I grew up like this, but I'm born up of a politician. My father was a politician. I started as a councillor during the defunct councils. I was a councillor for 2 terms. And then I was elected as MCA for the biggest ward, well-populated ward in this county, called Turkana ward, and then member of parliament for Lohima. You see, for all that period, even the period alone will tell you, because being a councillor from 2002 to date, that one alone tells you what kind of a person am I, because that one informs that maybe there is how I interact with people. I live ordinary life, and people always feel I should be given the next position, a bigger position, because I will be accountable to them. They will reach out to me. I will very simple. In fact, nobody will even know that I'm a governor. In ordinary circumstances, if somebody comes gets me in town, maybe when they see people crowding me, they will be questioning, maybe this could be other. But in simple circumstances, nobody will realize I'm a governor because I live ordinarily. I stay with people, and I just want to take the position of that simple person in the community there. The first thing I want to deal with, or the problem I want to deal with in this county, is the issue of water. You see, our county faces challenges on the side of water services. I want to try. I've just told you there is underground water. God denied us rain, but God puts water underground so that we can use other means to really exploit that water for both domestic and human consumption. I think if I drill water, some mega projects, water projects in Turkana County, in every sub-county, and also in more developed villages, I think we will be able to cut the problems we have now for water into a manageable position. So water to us is one issue. We want to explore the aquifer that is here, both for crop production and also for animal production. The animal products also support programs. Like Lodwa here, we have a main river called River Takwel, which flows throughout the year. And then we have another one called Kerio. The water running downwards towards the lake is not really tapped. So we need also to try to increase the reservoirs that will make us tap this water and use it for a long time. And like drilling a borehole during the dry season, the same borehole now dries up and people fail to get water for use. So I want to invest so much into water infrastructure to try to facilitate support for our pastoralist community, the people in urban and peri-urban areas. That's exactly basically one thing I want to do. Number two is issues of security. There is, I told you this county is prone to many problems, and one of that is insecurity. We are surrounded by many hostile communities. On this other, the northern part, and even the northeast, and even the northwest, and even western part of this area, we border 3 countries. From the west, we border Uganda, and then on the northern part, this side, we have South Sudan, and then towards the east or the northeast, we have Ethiopia. All those countries they also practice pastoralism. So we compete and fight because of resources, and sometimes because of some culture of just wanting to kill and maybe wanting to steal from a neighbor. So we fight all through. And then when you come inside from the North Pokot here, extending up to Samburu, across the lake. So no part in Turkana is secure, including even Lake Turkana, the waters. No part is secure. Another one is actually to try to you see, with this issue of Kenya Power, this energy, Kenya Power is even giving us a headache. And in Turkana, we are able to tap the wind power. You go to our lake here, you can't even sleep. If you sleep in an open area, you can't sleep because the winds are blowing badly, even during the night, during the day. If we tap the wind so that we produce wind power, which we can even sell to the neighbors, we can even sell to Samburu, we can even sell to Ethiopia, that wind. So we want to tap the wind so that the same wind, by tapping it, we will be able to employ, even increase employment for the youth and women within those particular areas. And then our base of income, of revenue generation will increase. And then in our next financial budget, we'll now put enough money. I'm now talking with the NGOs to help us, because we want now to erect a better hospital in this county than have that old thing we are calling a referral hospital. It's not serving the people to the expectation of this county and even the population. And our population is totally untapped. The other need was 1.5 during the last census, because the last regime wanted to kill Turkana. So they played our numbers so that we are not seen in the picture of an area that has a better population. So there's enough population here that needs services of a better hospital, because we are getting enough money from government, though it's little when you put it into the services. But we need to put that level 6 hospital. We are intending now to employ some about 16 specialists that will stop us from going to a referral hospital elsewhere. We want to invest so much in food production. These intervention programs on relief are just purely temporary. But I am trying to build a premonition where Turkana will be able to produce a lot of food and even supply that food to other areas, even Trans Nzoia, which is the main supplier of maize into this county or foodstuffs. But I believe one day we will be now taking much food than they used to bring to us to other parts of this country, because we have very rich soil. What we lack is water, but God has provided water from underground. We have underground water, and we want to exploit that water. Like behind us here, we have an aquifer called Napu. If I put money in the next financial year, enough money to drill even 10-15 boreholes, and then we start now expanding the acreage that we will use for food production, I think the people of Turkana will start producing enough food. And then even other, not only along the main rivers, the main permanent rivers, but in Turkana, you can drill anywhere and get water. And if that is used now to produce food, then our people will get enough food. That is what will curb the suffering this county has been undergoing through for many years.